Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. I did the 14-day community increase, so now we're at community rank 3. Apparently a bunch of people want to see me in the throne room though. There's a letter from Magar Varn that the treasurer requests me, and well, this we can't just do yet because Jubilos is not there, but yeah. We have a couple things to do. And we also have to strengthen Labida's skills as an advisor, which we are going to do. We have insufficient funds though. We are closing in on the end of a week, I believe, where we just started. Anyways, as soon as we have enough BP, we're going to send him to do that because he needs better skills. Let's deal with whatever's going on here at the moment, though. Looks like Magar Varn wants something from you, Baron. Otherwise, why would he send several wagons laden with bundles and sheafs? Here's a letter. I think it'll tell you the reason for Varn's fit of generosity. I brought a petitioner with me, Laymark Tinch, a famous expert on everything regarding alcohol and the beverages which feature it. Our impatient guest wanted very much to speak with you in person and tell you about his project. The halfling before you looks young, but his sharp eyes framed by slight wrinkles gives away the petitioner's considerable age. Laymar nods politely, sweeping the floor with his beret, showing off an emerging bald spot. My respects, Baron. I beg your forgiveness for how boldly I sought our meeting, but I could hardly trust anyone with the fate of my beloved new child, which appeared to me in a waking dream as I walked your lands. You see, I was traveling through on my way to Brevoy, when to my surprise I discovered a most curious detail. It turns out that many spicy and bitter herbs, which I and my colleagues used in our work, grow wild in these lands. Wineberry, goatweed, gentian. Laymar bends his fingers, enumerating the plants, then waves his hands. Ah, these names probably tell you nothing, but to me, oh, for me this rich list is like a splendid palette, the foundation upon which a true masterpiece might be built. Your Grace, I once imagined settling in Brevoy, but your lands have truly inspired me, and now my greatest dream is to open a shop in this very capital. With a bouquet you could easily gather nearby, I can easily create a new beverage, a true ambrosia for any halfling. The only thing holding me back is a lack of financial resources. I hope that now, upon hearing my request, you and your respected treasurer will not refuse a humble artisan a little assistance, of course, in exchange for future percentage. Laymar bows deeply once again. I shall eagerly await your decision. You want to hear my opinion? This business will fail. Halfling alcohol is like fruit juice for other races. It's nothing like your dwarvish stout. You might want to take a risk and put your money on halfling drunkards. Well, it's your barony and your business, but remember, if you give this trader money he asks for, then tomorrow there'll be 10 more at your gate just like him. I'll take the risk. I'll support Laymar's proposal and invite him to open a shop in our city. Just like that, without considering the risks. Of course, it's entirely up to you, Baron, although I'd remind you that the money belongs to the state. +2 economy, though. Alright, let's go buy some BP. I need 100 BP. It's gonna cost us $8,000 to go send our regent. I can't remember his name now. Starts with an L. Oh, right. We also have a letter from what's his name. We'll read that in a minute. Let's go. Alright, Hassif, what do you got? I don't think I went too far, not far enough. Alright, we need to buy a little over 100. That'll do. 12 to... Oh, that's... That's fine. We need to go send our regent to be better at his job, apparently. Alright, we got our letter done. +1 economy, +1 relations. +1 economy from that too. Most importantly though, oh, I do want to support his endeavors, but I don't have time for that right now. I need Labata's skill to be better. I don't have to be there for it, which is nice. You're busy doing something. I guess you could... Oh, we don't have any money for that. We don't have any money for that either. Anything going on that we need to pay attention to? Jubilost still isn't here. How long until Jubilost gets back? He's busy doing something, that's fine, I don't care about that too much. I think he's doing a project? Right, 14 days, okay. He might be able to make it back in time. Maybe we should just do a project and wait till he gets back, like the treasurer's endeavors, but he's also not here, so we can't do that. How about the priest's endeavors? Alright, let's do the priest's endeavors and get that done. We have 3 more events. Alright, divine rank 3, hooray. +2 community, +4 loyalty. +3 military. We succeeded in fixing the consequences of the agreement with the House of Selemius, which is amazingly good. We can also strengthen Jod's skills, although we don't use Jod very often, so I'm not too concerned about him at the moment. We can support the treasurer's endeavors, but that's not what we're going to do at the moment. Blighted disease, that's bad. Let's send our highest person on that one. 28 days. Alright, bye Aaron. You have lots to do, apparently. 75 BP. It'll lower all of our prices, though, with loyalty bonus prices. Which I think will save us in the long run. It'll save us money in the long run, but it's expensive up front. I guess it'll have to do. Do we have any other events? The Gambler, right. Go do that. And that's all of our events currently. We have a bunch of projects to do, but unfortunately we just don't have the people for that at the moment. You're off. Do we have anything we can get done? No, I don't think so. He's busy, and those are all just the researches that we can't do. Let's take a look at our capital. There might be some buildings we can upgrade. We do have a little bit of money, I think. At least enough for maybe one upgrade. We can also take a look at what it looks like with all of our forts and stuff built. Looks neat. Can anything here be upgraded? We do have extra spots too we haven't filled in, which we maybe should. We need to build the Halfling's brewery. So let's make that happen. Is there any sort of... proximity bonuses? No. I mean, putting it near the brewery kind of makes sense, though. Sure. Alright, so that's done. We're doing that. I should have had it done before, but that was my bad. What about a watchtower? Can we build a watchtower here? We can. What does it give? +1 military. Okay, so it gives +1 military on its own, +1 military with the barracks, +1 stability with walls, and it can only be built in a separate slot. It's a pretty decent building. It'll give +2 military. I think it gives 1 on its own, and then +1 stability. Plus 3. Not bad. I kind of want to wait for like a mage's tower though. Yeah, let's wait for a mage's tower and a mansion, because look at those stats. It's +1 military, +1 relations, +3 community, +1 culture or espionage or something like that. Yeah, we'll wait that out. No big deal. It says we have 6 open slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where else do we have open slots? Where are the other 2? 2, 3, 4. Huh. I'm not seeing the other 2 slots that are available. Weird. Oh well. Okay, we'll save up for a mage tower. We'll start to get some magic skill up as well. Eventually we're gonna get... Hopefully eventually we're gonna get the ability to, get more advisors, at least one that's a mage. Alright. So our lands are looking pretty good. We can take over the northern Gnarl Marches, but we don't have the BP for that yet. Nor will we for a while, unfortunately. I'm actually kind of curious. I guess we can go down into the Kama lands and start taking the resources that are there. Alright, let's just leave. Let's go look around. It's time to go explore a little bit, I think. Oh, apparently we have something to do. Harem's here. Oh, sorry, Dragon. Dragon's here. Dragon bows from the waist and addresses you ceremoniously. Greetings, your Baron. By tradition, if a worthy ruler is a patron to a master, the master gives him generously in return. I have come to honor this tradition. Please accept this. I worked hard on it. I hope it serves you well. Thank you. It's a pleasure to work hard for such an honorable lord. I wonder what he gave us. Just free things. We got Ankle Breaker. A two-handed heavy crossbow with slowdown and +1. Dragon's just giving us named artifacts all up in here. What does the slowdown do? A chance to slow enemy on hit. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Cool. It's sellable. We have no one that uses crossbows. Time to leave, though. We've been in the capital for like a month and a half. It's time to go hit things with an Earthbreaker. And get some actual experience, because if we do too much capital stuff, I don't actually know if we will get left behind in levels, but at the same time I don't want to risk that. It would really suck to like advance the story to a part, and then realize you have to be level like 10 or 11 for it, and we're level 8 or 9. Then you're either stuck with the difficult proposition of grinding levels, which sucks so much, or turning down the difficulty, which is also not ideal. Stop yelling and listen to me. I'm trying to talk some sense into you. There's nothing to talk about, Alab. This is my home. Here I was born, and it is here I die. You dolt, that's what I'm saying. You stay and you'll die before your time. Can't you see what's going on? Monsters, goblins, bandits? Turn your back for a moment, and there's some fiend crawling right out of your neighbor's entrails. You talk too much. Just do your work and pray to Erastil. And stay close to your home and family. That's all there is to it. I've seen worse. Aye, back when you were half your age and unmarried. Eric, old friend, think of Jenny and your little ones. What if some beast comes knocking at your door? You're a woodcutter, not a swordsman. We have to leave the barony while we still can. Erastil, have mercy, your grace. Forgiveness, your grace. We were just discussing the crops. Enough. If you wish to flee, then go. The less cowards among my subjects, the better. The men glare at you but hold their tongues. We don't need cowards in our land. We have guards with rather large axes, actually. Why did my group get... Oh, right. Because we had that event where we got to go off by ourselves. Nope. You. Alright, let's figure out where we can go to explore a little bit. We haven't really explored much of the Common Lands, but we do want to kind of claim some of these things, like this Sapphire Field is probably pretty important. There's also something at the bridge over the Gundred River. It says there's a new event there, so let's go take a peek. Maybe it's something cool. And then we'll go grab the +3 economy. I think that's probably important. Let's quick save though, because it could be bad, who knows. Also, it might just be the Crag Lenore it wants us to kill. Our monk can luckily do a killing blow against the Lenorm, but I wonder if we can kill it. We should try. I don't know what the new event here is, though. A Goblin Prince. Oh, there's something new here to do. The Goblin set in front of you looks unusual. His ugly face is covered with red clay, which looks to be war paint, and a string of beads is hanging down from his ears. He's wearing a dirty reed skirt. Stop! I be Prince of Kamaland. You be bringing presents? I take everything. Shiny bits, sparkly bits, grub. I'm the Baron of these lands. Do you know what I do with imposters like yourself? Ah, Prince wants to live. Prince be too pretty to die. The Goblin rips beads off of his head and throws them at you. With an angry whine, the Goblin runs off, a trail of reed stalks falling from his skirt as he flees. We got a pearl necklace out of it.
I won't be halted.
Where did he go? Anyways, we're gonna go try to fight the Crag Lenorm. It's a pretty good chance we're gonna die, but I just want to see how it goes. We'll save beforehand because we're gonna burn a bunch of spells doing this. All we need to do is knock it unconscious. If we can do that, we'll be a-okay. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that button. There's Refugis. Hang on. Whoa, go back. I saw Refugis. What's going on here? You charge a fortune for your food, and what do we get? Moldy bread and rotten vegetables. Fear, Arastal Tigme, your profit is someone's grief. Out of my sight, I'm the only vendor in leagues, or for leagues around. You'll eat what I sell or don't eat at all. The merchant, a stout man in a shabby jacket, greasy pants, and a tattered beret, finally notices you. Ah, welcome to the traveling shop of Tigme Justbert. The finest goods this side of the canyon, sir. Looks like you're making their blood boil. That rabble? Tigme looks over the peasants and sniffs. Those beggars can say whatever they want. They may whine and grumble all they wish, but they never dare come out in arms against my boys. Your prices are 3 times higher than those of the other merchants. The demand is high, sir. The trader winks and jingles his fat purse. No one around offers the products I do. In fact, you won't find anyone else selling in these parts. And you know people, they just love to eat. He laughs, amused by his own joke. Ah, great idea. Now you shall pay the trade tax, 2/3 of all you've made from trade on my lands. And you better not fleece my subjects behind my back, is that clear? What? Tigme Glass? But damn it all. Realizing his protests are for naught, he pulls out his purse and begins counting coins into your hand. Robbery, pure and simple. As the last coin is placed in your hand, he gives a slight stiff bow. I hear you, Baron. I'll lower my prices. I have to go.
Onwards!
I kind of stood up for my citizens and got some money out of it. How much money did we get? 512 gold. That's actually a pretty decent amount. I like that. It's good that you're paying extortionary prices, or charging my subjects extortionary prices. Let me give you a little bit of a lesson on your own. Give me all your money. And if you extort my peasants, I'm gonna come back here and kill all your boys. And then I'm gonna use the skulls of all your boys to choke you to death. Okay, so we're gonna save. It's gonna be Raglinor? I think it's something like that. I can't remember exactly how to spell it, but whatever. Not super duper important. Mass and large person's gonna be big on this one.
I'm always ready.
We're gonna need bless.
So many thoughts.
We are going to. We can use elemental walls too. We're gonna cast a lot of spells during this fight just to try to win. Heroism. Wait, heroism's mid. Oh, it's 10 minutes per level. Okay, fine. Sun's 1 round per level, so we'll activate that right before we charge in. I don't think resist energy is going to do much for us. Again, 1 round per level just before we move in.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Blindness might work. I'm not entirely sure. It'll
Together we stand.
do what we hope it will. Okay. Alright, let's get haste.
Shake a leg.
And you are going
stand
to
ready.
cast. Alright, go.
Do it
Everyone's going in.
We shall overcome.
I won't give up.
Falter.
Holy crap, he immediately died. Well, let's see if we can still win. Okay, so no. The answer is just straight up no. That was really, really fast. What dealt the most damage, though? I'm kind of curious. He had like an aura on him. What does that do? He has a plus 23 to hit. And deals how much damage? He has plus 14. Okay. Plus 14 strength is not okay. That is how much strength? We're at plus 8, I think, at 20. Hang on. We can math this out. So it's 25 strength, we are at plus 7, so 26 strength will be plus 8. So it has 38 strength. That doesn't seem like it should be like that. In fact, we can check its stat lines. It's not like they're unknown creatures. Let's find out. So they are CR 14, so actually they are very strong. I'll give them that. They have how much strength? They're fast. Well, they do have 34 strength. Okay, so it's actually pretty true to form.
We do it.
I was wrong. Cragglinorms are just really, really rough. And the plus 23 to hit is legit. That's what it has, and does 2d8 plus 12 damage plus poison. Well then, we are not going to go fight that for a few levels. CR 14 means it takes a group of 14, or a group of 6, 5 or 6? Group of 5 or 6 level 14 characters to kill. I think that's how challenge ratings work. Pretty sure it's something along those lines. It doesn't mean like a single level 14 character can kill it. Although level 14 our group is going to be pretty destructive. Where are we going? We could head down this way and try and get the Iron Mine. Get some. Why is the Iron Mine community and not economy? Are people bonding over their sweet iron? Okay, we can get this. These are just little boosts, and they're basically free. Oh, it's a wolf lair.
Adventures can wait.
We can rest here. We are a bit fatigued. And we have some time before we have to go back to the capital, I'm pretty sure. It's the... Oh, it's the first of Gosren. Maybe we do need to go back. Well, we'll see. We can actually do some kingdom stuff from here. It's not like we have to go back every time. And then we'll head to the Wolf Inn. Wolf Den. Wolf Den. It's not a Wolf Inn. Clearly, I'm still a little bit tired. Alright. Nothing happened. Oh, it's only the 31st of Barast. Sorry. Might be tomorrow that stuff happens. Apparently, they can fly 100 feet per round on average. An average flight, sorry, not on average, an average flight skill means they're pretty maneuverable in flight. Their AC is 29 too, so that's pretty high. 202 hit points? Huh. We should get some cold iron weapons to deal with though. They have some pretty hefty cold iron damage reduction. Wolves. Are they just generic wolves? They are just generic wolves. Huh. I mean, I'm not opposed to just some easier fights for once, but... kind of weird to face off against easy things.
I won't be halted.
We'll go back for that, beast another time. Another melted ring piece. Behind you guys. That's quite the wolf ambush.
See your entrails, please.
3 alpha wolves, huh. They're big too. Not very hard though. We've certainly fought harder. And this is not actually a place that you can go into.
We do it my way.
Since there's loot somewhere around here. We've walked over it twice. Oh, it's there. Wolf Victim's Book. We'll have to read that in a sec.
Onward.
Alright, what's it say? Nope. 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 Is it a quest item? Oh, here's the message from Magar Varn. Most honorable Baron, this is your good neighbor Magar Varn, ruler of Varnhold, writing, I have terrible news that your lands are being swarmed by loathsome monsters, and it's just reached me. Without wishing to cast any doubt on your valor and combat prowess, I nevertheless dare suggest my help in these dark times. Unfortunately, I cannot lend my sword, all my warriors are busy protecting our roads, but there have been too many bandits in Dunsword. But as a sign of my utmost respect, I send some valuable resources along with this letter. Let them serve you and your people well in the harsh days. I am sure you would do the same in my place and would never leave Varnhold without help. Therefore, do not perceive this as an attempt to indebt you to myself. My help is free. I offer it of my own volition. Baronies like ours need to stick together in steadfast alliance. If one falls, the other will follow. Together we can withstand any menace, even the likes that the stolen lands are famed for. Yes, I dare not insist knowing of your hardship, but I do remind you that I would be delighted to welcome you in Varnhold at any time. He seems like such a good guy, like a genuinely good guy. If he backstabs me in the end, I'm going to be so disappointed. And I don't get disappointed often. No, we can't leave through here? I really have to go out of the area through the north? Weird. Okay, that's fine, I guess. It almost seems like they forgot to put exit points in some of the areas, but it's all good. Not a big deal. We're also at 30 minutes, so probably gonna call it here. It seems like that time of day. What time is it? It's noon. I should probably get some actual stuff done. Not that videos aren't actual stuff, but I do have some chores and things to do. such is life as an adult. We'll do this fight, we'll go claim that one little resource, and then we'll call it a video, so...
I'm superior!
Oh, more cultist fighters. There's still... These guys are still around? One of them became an owlbear. Okay, everyone on the owlbear. Screw the cultist, don't care about him at the moment. The owlbear's the only real threat here.
Can it be the end?
There we go.
I'll make my own legend.
I'm excited to hit level 9. I don't really know what I get at it, but it'll be more hit points at least. Probably a feat. Level 9 you for sure get a feat. Actually, it's every 3 levels, so that makes sense. I don't know why some of those people are still exploding. Maybe they're not going to get their sickness cured, or maybe they want to explode because they are cultists after all. I'm guessing that's probably more the reality, is that they want to become owlbears. Seems the most common one that they turn into. There's a shrine of some Lamashtu right there. We should probably go check that out. I'm claiming that thing. I'm gonna try and avoid this, because we're pretty low on life. We should really rest. I'm gonna stop here. We'll quickly check out our kingdom. Actually, I know we're at 32-ish minutes, but whatever, it's fine. We're just gonna quickly check this, because I want to see... A feast for the afflicted. They are unhappy. They wish for their pleas to be heard. The treasurer could distract the citizens from their troubles by throwing a glorious festival with entertainment and a feast for everyone. If these measures are taken within 5 days and the treasury allocates the incredible amount of resources, the rise will surely subside. Yeah, I for sure have 1,000 BP sitting around. Eventually we'll get to that, I guess. Nothing else going on though. Anyone else around that can do things? I guess not. Okay. That's it then. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.